Hello. So I've been trying to do this vlog all day and you know, life as a new mom just wasn't happening. But here I am. It's the middle of the night once again. You guys are like my little secret midnight rendezvous. um, Anyway, it's the middle of the night and I finally have time. I've put the family to bed and I have a quiet moment to be able to finally vlog, but that means horrible lighting, so I'm sorry. This video is dedicated to my dearest T. She is expecting. Actually, she's one of my really good friends, and a while back I was complaining about how Scarlett wasn't going to have any friends her own age, so she got right to work on that. See, that's how good of a friend she is. And now little baby Anna will be making an appearance in a couple months, so I'm super excited. Like really, super excited. And Scarlett's really excited. We have a friend in the baking for her. So T asked me a couple of weeks ago, how many bottles do you need before baby actually comes home? Like, what do you need to have on hand? And that's a really good question. Oh, arm switch. Did I rock you too much? That's a really good question. When I was pregnant, I wondered, how many outfits do you need and in what sizes? And what do you actually need to have stashed before baby comes home? Not what's fun to have, like bouncers and swings, but what do you actually need? So here is my list of baby necessities. Now remember, this is American comfortable bougie baby necessities. If you've seen the movie Babies, then you know that all a child really needs is a corn husk to scrape the poop off your leg and a bone to chew on. We're going like a couple notches up from that level. Here is my list, just my opinion, of what you should try and have in home before baby arrives. Here we go. I'm also going to tell you little tricks that I think, like, buy this, don't buy that, brand version, you know, variations of stuff, okay? So something I noticed is that at baby showers, people don't tend to shop off the registry or include gift receipts as much as they do with wedding showers. Maybe that's just my area, but it's something that seemed to happen. I had several showers with work and family and friends. It seemed to happen across the board. It was great because I loved the gifts, but because I did a lot of shopping beforehand, I ended up with a lot of duplicate items. So I totally recommend waiting till your showers are over before you fill this list yourself. Maybe try and get everything done 3 weeks before baby. That way, in case you go into labor early, you'll have it set aside. But don't go crazy before you have your showers. Let people give you gifty things first, shower you with love, and then you can go fill your list and supplement whatever you didn't get. Let's start with blankets. So, people love to buy baby blankets. This on top is a receiving blanket, below is a swaddling blanket. This one's Dwell Studio brand from Target, and I have a couple things to say. I hate receiving blankets, that's one. They're really, really small, and normally they're made of flannel. This one's made of cotton, but flannel is stiff and unforgiving. When you swaddle a baby, even though brand new babies are really tiny and can be swaddled in that small of a square, if it's made of flannel and they twitch or startle, as newborn babies do, it comes undone. And then if you're like me, you're worried about it covering their mouth and nose if they're swaddled while they're sleeping. So you find yourself waking up a whole lot unnecessarily just to check on the blankets. If you start with some nice big swaddling blankets, they stretch and will move with your baby a bit, so they're a little more forgiving, and when you have that tuck on the, tuck under with the swaddle to hold it together, it stays better than the flannel swaddling blankets. So I recommend, whichever you choose, at least 4 to 6 blankets to start. I think the swaddlers are much better as well because the size is nice. It grows with the baby. They can be used for playmat blankets, yada yada. So 4 to 6 of those, as well as I would also recommend this product. This is a Swaddle Me. That's the name of the brand. You've probably heard of them before. They are an easy way to swaddle your baby with just Velcro. It sort of flaps one way and the other, Velcros down. Little baby's head sticks out here, and they stay in a nice little cocoon package. This way you don't have to worry about it coming loose or their head going below the cloth because they stay so nice and tight. Baby's really cozy in there. It's totally of a peace of mind product. You only need one. We only have one, but I love them so much I wish we had 2, and they do come in different sizes. So this is, I think, 0 to 6 months, or maybe 0 to 14 pounds, or something like that. and I think I'm going to get her another one. Even when baby grows out of the swaddling stage of having their arms in, you can still swaddle around their tummies, and that extra tightness and security makes them feel more comfortable. It's like a nighttime bedtime cue when we get her in her swaddler. They do come in warm fabrics as well as cotton. I really only think you need the cotton ones. They go from summer to winter because you can put them in really warm jammies underneath, then put the cotton swaddler on top. As long as your house isn't freezing cold, you're totally fine. So 1 Swaddle Me, 4 to 6 blankets of your choice. I would make one of them be a warmie. When I was pregnant, I asked my doctor if I should invest in newborn clothes or if I should just go to 0 to 3 months. A lot of people say that you should get the bigger sizes because what's the point of buying a newborn outfit if your kid is only going to wear it for a week or maybe 3 if you have a small baby? Well, here's the case for newborn outfits. 1, when your baby's first born, they put them in the little hospital t-shirts, and if they're like my birthing center, you get a hospital t-shirt on top and a hospital t-shirt turned upside down as a pair of pants with their little legs and the arms for the bottom, and then their little diapered butt sticks out of the neck on the bottom. And although it is kind of cute, I wanted to put her in something of her own for her first pictures. You're taking a lot of pictures in those first 2 days of that baby's life. So 1, you want to have an outfit for pictures. 2, if you put them in something that's 0 to 3 months or a 3-month size, they have a little tiny squishy face lost in a bundle of fabric, and you don't get to remember how tiny they really were. If you put them in the newborn outfit that you have, you get to see their little shape and how small they really were. In those pictures, it's shown in their little tiny cute outfit. 3, this is a 2-piece outfit, and I definitely think that you should invest in a 2-piece newborn outfit for the hospital, whatever you're taking to the hospital, because those doctors come in every 2 hours and they need to get at baby's tummy to check their umbilical cord, check their breathing and their lungs. There's a lot of things they need to do. And if you have a 1-piece that's buttoned at the bottom or a 1-piece pajama set, then you're going to have to disturb baby a lot to get access to their tummy. So I have here a t-shirt that snaps open, and a pair of pants, little ruffle on the bum. The feet are covered, and it's got the nice covered mitts. Perfect outfit for the hospital. I don't recommend getting any scratch gloves. I know other people say you shouldn't get them because they're worthless and just don't stay on. Ours stayed on, but they were so hard to get on her. Those little fingers aren't necessarily always clenched right at the get-go. They kind of do this thing a lot. And to tuck all those tiny little fingers inside those scratch mitts was basically impossible. It was a lot easier with socks, and this is even easier just to fold these over. So 1 newborn outfit at least. I would still say if you're going to take a lot of pictures, maybe have 4 or 5 on hand that you like. 2-piece for the hospital, and then anything you like for when you're taking baby home. So for our newborn outfit choices, aside from the 2-piece hospital outfit, we had 1-piece jammy sets. And these are perfect because when you have a little tiny newborn, they are squishy little round balls of tiny people. And so it's really hard to keep those pants pulled up or that shirt pulled down and make it fit on them right. It's just a lot nicer to have 1-pieces where they zip in, zip out. You don't have to worry about keeping the waistband away from the umbilical cord, and it's just cozy little ball of sugar that you get to hold on to. I totally recommend getting 2 pairs of zip-up newborn jammies. So 1 warm one, 1 cool one, or you know your climate, you decide. But these are just great for the middle of the night. You already have a little squirming, crying baby. You don't want to have to navigate all those snaps and wake yourself up even more after you've gone through, 69 hours of hard labor and all that stuff. So if you have a Swaddle Me, you just unvelcro, zip, change a diaper, zip, revelcro, back to bed. So much easier. Hats and coats. The hospital will send you home with a hat. This is one of the ones they sent us home with. They'll send you home with at least 1. I think they sent us home with 4. They might even just be cotton with a little rubber band on the top, closing it off. But they seem to stay on better than the ones you can purchase, because any purchasable hats have a seam that goes across the top of baby's head, and that seam kind of pulls it away from their head. It just looks goony. So I wouldn't invest in too many hats until they're older and you can get the cute ones. The little soft keep 'em warmy hats the hospital will give you. Coats, you should have 1 coat, 0 to 3 month size. It doesn't have to be tiny like the newborn clothes. You can put it on them when they're in the car seat, whereas if you're trying to bundle them with blankets, you'll have to put that on top of their seatbelt, where this you can put under their seatbelt. So I would have 1 coat with a nice little hood, unless your baby's born in, Arizona mid-August, then maybe you don't need that. Diapers. The hospital will send you home with probably 1 pack of newborn diapers, and depending on how big your baby is, you might need 1 to 3 packs of newborn size once you come home. Also, the newborn diapers have the cutout for the umbilical cord, so until the baby's umbilical cord falls off, you want to use those. If you are a cloth diapering mama, you're way cooler than me, and I'm so super proud of you. Take a moment to give yourself a little round of applause. I plan to be a cloth diapering mama as of this week, but right now we're still in disposables. These are Target brand Up and Up diapers. They're really cute, and they work really well. Huggies were our favorite besides these Target brand. I hated the Pampers. They had the sodium polyacrylate beads spilled out of the back and got on Scarlett's skin, which just was not okay for my newborn baby. So Target brand all the way. They're really good at making you a little crack addict about it, because whenever you buy a pack, they give you a $1 off coupon for your next pack, so you keep wanting to come back for them, and they're like $3 cheaper than Huggies or Pampers. So yay for Up and Ups. They're a little papery feeling, but they don't get soggy like Pampers do when they're full. So I love those.